Okay. It is crypto faceless. I remain faceless. I remain nameless. Back at it again, guys. Give me a like on the way in. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. Hit the bell button all so you get all of the notification updates, gems. Today, I got an update on Pulsechain, PulseX, the most undervalued projects on the market, in my opinion. But first, let's get into the wider market as usual. We got BTC sitting at what? 51,500 last time I checked, which is crazy because we just dumped down to 48. Let's go through it. So I basically said I've been saying for weeks or past over a month, when we were in that range between 41,000 to 44,000, I said, if we break out above 44,000, we're going to basically be at the local highs of 49,000 very soon. And what happened? We broke out above 44,000, went straight to 49,000 within a day or two, and then we met resistance. I said the local high is going to be some resistance because we're only there for a few days. We broke through. I said we want to see a clear breakthrough of the 49K level, and then if we get a clear breakthrough, then we're going to be in the 50s, and we're not going to be in the 50s for long. What happened? We did get a clear breakthrough. We shot up to 50K yesterday. We're celebrating the 50K BTC, which is lovely and wonderful. But last night, what happened? We dumped right back down to 48K, which is typical technical analysis, right? If you want to get a clear breakout, then you have to kind of come back down, retest the resistance, and then flip it into support, right? That's just regular technical analysis, right? So what happened was we went to 50K, we came right back down to 48K, flipped it into flipped resistance into support, and then now we just shot up to 51,500. Right before I actually start recording, we hit 51,500, which is dope. And we're not gonna be, guys, in the 51 or in the 50,000s for a long time. My opinion, guys, we're not gonna be in the 50,000s for a long time. Do you know why? There's no resistance left. There's literally no resistance until all-time highs. Go look at the charts. There's no resistance until the all-time highs. So in my mind, give it 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maximum a month. I want to say closer to 2 to 3 weeks, and then we're in the 60Ks, guys. We're not going to be in the 50Ks for long. We got the alts going crazy right now. G Swift is up. It was 53 cents yesterday. It is 67 cents today. It's kind of crazy, right? The other day was 53 cents. 60. G Swift is crazy. The other alts are up as well. But anyway, today's video is about Pulsechain and PulseX, man. The most undervalued, underrated plays in the market, in my opinion, guys. Is being completely slept on. And people are going to open their eyes, right? People are going to open their eyes, especially when they start seeing the numbers, right? I'm going to share with you some of these numbers. Let's talk about Pulsechain first. Pulsechain, $538 million in TVL. That is total value locked. Crazy numbers, guys. 52,700 validators. We're talking about a network that is completely decentralized. 52,000 validators, guys. Over $10 billion in volume. 217 projects. Let that sink in, guys. I'm going too fast. 217 projects, guys, on Pulsechain. We're not talking about some ghost chain. We're not talking about these other chains that just come out and people are talking about it for no reason. If you look on the chain, who's building on it? Like where are the meme coins? Where are the dexes? Where's the hype? Nothing. A lot of chains are actually ghost chains, guys. A lot of chains are actually ghost chains. So we got 217 projects being built on or already launched, right? There's gonna be many more to come. 70 YouTube streamers, over 170 content creators, right? Community, right? You need that when it comes to a coin. You have to have community, right? Pulsechain has one of the biggest communities out of the brand new coins for the cycle. You got to remember, Pulsechain, even though the idea sprung about in the last bull market, it didn't come out until this bull market. This is a first cycle coin, right? Out of all of the first cycle coins, layer 1 blockchains, PostX, DEXs, which ecosystem has the most hype as far as community wise, right? Community. I won't say hype is what like the whole crypto community are talking about it. No, I'm talking about community wise. Who has the hypest community out of the newer coins for this first cycle coins, right? It's Pulsechain, man. It's Pulsechain, guys. People are gonna wake up to that right now, but the fact that people haven't woken up to it yet means there's value there, right? That's the key, right? Always saying that on the channel. You're looking for things that have value, that haven't taken off yet, that haven't got the eyes of the masses of people yet, that are not being talked about on the huge crypto channels yet, right? That's where the value is, right? That is where the value lies. Let me continue. Let's talk about PostX. PostX, the number one DEX on Pulsechain, which I believe is going to be the number one DEX for this whole cycle, guys. I think it's going to be the number one DEX for this whole cycle. The tokenomics are crazy. Okay, you got about 3.5 percent of the total of the user PLS supply bought and burnt already. 3.5% of the supply bought and burnt already. Okay, you have to understand. Pulsechain has some ridiculous tokenomics. Okay, PulseX has some ridiculous tokenomics. Think about a DEX that every time someone uses it, okay, 21% of the fees go to buying and burning PulseX. Okay, 21% of the fees goes to buying and burning PostX, and then he buys it and then burns it. Right? What does that do? Number one, creates buy pressure. Right? Buy pressure meaning price go up. Right? Let's be real. Number two, it makes it deflationary. Right? It makes it extremely deflationary. This thing's only been out for like 9 months and it's already burnt off billions of coins. Right? It's ridiculous. Right? The TVL is steadily growing on PostX. So I mean, PostX is going to be one of the premier dexes this cycle, right? For games, right? Pulsechain and PulseX, in my opinion, ridiculously undervalued, slept on. You got PulseX right now still under sack price. PulseX is still under sack price. Pulsechain is above sack price, but not too much above sack price. So the value is still there. People are not talking about this yet. Okay, people are not. People are starting to recognize the value, but they haven't, put it, on their big channels yet. People are recognizing. I told you about Altcoin Daily a while back. He looked at the numbers. He said, you know what? This looks like Cardano in the early days. Okay. You can't deny the numbers. The data does not lie. Okay. So yeah, this is better than Cardano, guys. Like, this is way better than Cardano, but it's looking like Cardano in the early days. Who cares about a project that's like 3 cycles ago, right? We're looking for projects that are brand new to this cycle, that is in their first cycle, that has a huge community, that has all the hype. And Pulsechain, PulseX, I'm telling you, it's one of those sleepers, guys. It's one of those sleepers. Everything happens at the halving, guys. Right now, we're seeing a lot of things happen in a lot of different coins. Every coin is going to have certain news come out, certain announcements come out, certain projects come out. All of this gets announced at the halving. So you start to see projects start bubbling at or around the halving, right? So we're starting to see things in the Richard Hart ecosystem. Richard Hart is starting to act differently. If you follow his Twitter and his X page, he's starting to follow people. Every time I open up Twitter, I see another person saying, "Oh, Richard Hart just started following me again." People that he unfollowed, he's starting to follow again. Why is he doing that? Why is there a difference in behavior? Why is there a change in behavior? Okay, why? Because we're at the halving, guys. We're close to the halving. Things are happening. Okay, maybe he's in his promotion mode. Okay, he started tweeting about Pulsechain projects. He's never tweeted about Pulsechain projects. Now he's tweeted about liquid loans, right? Which is a project on Pulsechain. Usually he only talks about his own projects: Pulsechain, PulseX, Hex, right? But he tweeted about liquid loans. Okay, so that is interesting. There's a change in behavior, and usually we start to see changes in behavior around the halving time. Like I said, announcements, partnerships, projects, all of that start to come out around the halving time. Okay, what else do we have for Pulsechain? We have Coinbase listing Pulsechain and PulseX and Hex on their portfolio viewer. Okay, now I'm not saying that they listed Pulsechain and PulseX on Pulsechain on Coinbase, but what I'm saying is they're showing it on their portfolio viewer. So that's interesting. That's not nothing. Okay, that's not nothing. Something's happening. There's a reason why that happened. MetaMask as well. MetaMask finally starts showing PLS balance. So if you check your balance on PLS, even though it's kind of off still, last time I checked, it's still off, but I haven't checked in a few days. They might have fixed it by now. But the point is, things are happening. Things are changing. All right, things are happening right now, guys, for the Pulsechain community. the ecosystem, Pulsechain and PulseX. I believe these are the most undervalued plays in the market, guys. I think it's gonna go up. I think it's gonna go crazy. I think people are gonna be like, man. I think people are gonna be, you're like, man, like, why did I not get Pulsechain and PulseX when I could? You know, pre-halving is the time that you want to get it. You had a year to get it, really, to be honest. But yeah, pre-halving is the time you want to get any coin. But particularly this coin, I think the recent change in the behavior of Richard Hart is going to result in him starting to uh, live stream again. I've been saying this. If you check every post chain video, I always say, Richard Hart is going to start live streaming again. And when he does, that's going to be when it's too late, guys. Like, the price is going to go crazy. Like, you want to get in before live stream, okay? That's what you want. You want to get in before live stream, okay? Once he starts live streaming on the daily, we're going to see another Hex. Like, the way the price went up with Hex, him live streaming every day, rallying the community, talking about the price. Bro, once he starts doing that again, it's a wrap. We're going to see ridiculous gains in PostX and Pulsechain. And anyway, that's what I got for you guys today. It is Crypto Faceless. I remain faceless. I remain nameless. I'm out. Take care, guys.